What's going on, guys? BriarRabbit here. I have been playing Titanfall all weekend, and I'm sure if you have an Xbox One or a PC, you have too. I wanted to share a little bit of my thoughts about it. I think that Respawn Entertainment has pulled off something pretty special here. Now, this game is going to really appeal to hardcore players, learning all the routes around the maps and how to flank your enemy and opening routes. Using all these wall running mechanics and the parkour aspects of the game. I think you're going to see some incredible things out of some very good players over the course of the next year or so. I think that Titanfall has real depth. What I really think is special about this game, though, is that even if you are a total newbie, even if you have never played much of anything before, if you're not a Call of Duty player or a Battlefield player or a Halo player or any first-person shooter player, maybe your favorite games are Final Fantasy games, in this game, you're going to have fun. When you get into a Call of Duty game and you see that guy down at the bottom of the scoreboard at the end of the game and he went 0-22 or 1-22 or some, horrific score like that, you can be damn sure that guy didn't have any fun. No fun whatsoever. It's a frustrating experience because the people who do play Call of Duty, they play it every day, and they've played it for, 7 years now. And they've been playing it, and they're so damn good at this game that to walk in as a fresh user, as a brand new player in the Call of Duty franchise is a very difficult thing to do. It's a very frustrating thing to do. I'm sure that everybody here has had that experience where you jump online and you just get your butt stomped. You can't do anything. You don't know how to aim properly. You don't know the maps, but everybody else seems to know exactly where you are and exactly when your back is turned. This game is different, and it's because there's so many bots. And I think that is going to be really a key to success for this game. Way back when the original Xbox was released and Halo Combat Evolved came out with it, I remember playing that game, specifically a scene where you're storming a beach and you have all these AI soldiers at your back, on your team, and you're all storming the beach together and they're talking to you, even though it's, scripted AI speech. It feels really fun, right? And you got warthogs and you're just driving across this beach and you're encroaching on this enemy encampment, and there's elites there, and you got to be really careful of these elites because they can definitely kill you. But there's a lot of grunts there too, and the grunts basically are bullet sponges. If you're not careful, they'll get you, but for the most part, you don't have to worry about them too much. That's how I feel when I play this game, and I think that is a really special feeling. But instead of elites, they're real people. The pilots are real people, and it's a very visceral feeling taking down a pilot because you know that was an actual person. It wasn't just a piece of computer AI. And when you get in a mech and you're fighting another mech, you know there's an actual person driving that mech, and it's not just AI. There's something that is much more visceral about playing against real people. But somehow, they've managed to kind of take the best of Call of Duty and Battlefield and Halo and kind of form this awesome multiplayer / single-player experience. And I find it really, really fun. I can't wait to get the full release of this game and kind of start diving into the story of this game because I think it's going to be a really fun experience. And I'm really excited because I don't think that this game is going to have that huge barrier to entry for new players that something like a Battlefield 4 or a Call of Duty has. But I do think that there is going to be a skill gap. If you're really good at this game, you're going to always be at the top of the leaderboard. And you're going to see that you have a lot of mech kills and a lot of pilot kills. But that guy down at the bottom isn't going to be having a miserable time after time. He's still going to be having fun because he could still beat up on the bots and he could still drive a mech. He doesn't have to earn 13 kills in a row without dying to get to the really cool kill streaks like in Call of Duty. He gets a mech no matter what, and he gets to have fun in that mech no matter what his skill level is. And I think that is the real brilliance of this game. Sure, there's a lot of depth here. I think that the wall running is going to be crazy. I think the videos of the wall running stuff is going to be absolutely nuts. I can't wait to see all the new weapons that they introduce. I had a lot of fun with the burn card system, how you could try out that new sniper rifle that shoots explosive rounds. I found an LMG in the burn cards. I even got to try out a new mech using the burn card system. But to me, the real special thing about this game is, again, the fact that everybody gets to enjoy it. There's depth for the really good players, the guys that are going to stick with it and play it every day for months or even a year. But a new player just jumping in is also going to be able to have a lot of fun with it. It's not going to be this awful and frustrating experience. And to me, that's really going to be the amazing thing about this game. I can't wait to get the full retail release. I think it's incredible how they've been able to somehow balance the mechs with the pilots. Somehow, when you're a pilot, you feel just as empowered as you do when you're in this huge mech. You feel very dangerous to the mechs, and when you are a mech, you feel like those pilots are very dangerous. If you see a pilot running through an open field all by himself, he doesn't stand a chance. But when he's on top of a building or when he's sneaking in and out of windows, shooting big missiles at you, they're very dangerous. And I think that is really awesome. I think that's really brilliant that Respawn Entertainment was able to make that work. It makes the game feel like almost two games. It feels like there's two games in one here, and that's really cool. So as you can tell, I have very strong first impressions of the beta. I can't wait for the retail release. I think it's going to be a really fun game. Obviously we'll have to see. The only time can tell how balanced the game is going to be and all that. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.